Hey guys, in this video we're going to be reviewing Anker's new screen protector for the iPhone 6 called the GlassGuard Plus. This is a glass-based screen protector as opposed to a plastic one, which is really nice because it actually feels like the touchscreen of your phone as opposed to a screen protector when you're using it. So when you're using it, it actually feels really good in practice. It also is pretty scratch resistant and it comes with a lifetime warranty, so I'm definitely liking it so far. Just got it in the mail, went ahead and applied it to my phone, and I want to go ahead and give you my initial impressions of it, and also then show you the process of applying it and some tips and tricks I found as far as the application and maybe some of the issues that I had in actually applying it. So, taking a look at it here, what I like about it, in addition to all the scratch resistant stuff, is the screen protector actually does go all the way to the edge of the phone. So it looks clean and it looks good. This can be an issue with some cases that also need to grab the side of the phone to hold on to it, and I did find it to be an issue with my case, but I was able to make it work, and I'll show you how that's done. I also like that the screen protector goes all the way around the home button. This is good. The last one that I had actually stopped, and when you're playing with the home button for a while, you'll kind of start to pick at the screen and pop it up. With this one, because it goes all the way around the home button, it looks really good and it feels really good. There's no issues with it. There shouldn't be anyways, degrading over time. And when you rest your thumb button where the home button is, it actually feels good. Some of them feel a little bit funky, but this one actually feels good. It feels natural for your thumb to rest there. So as far as the screen itself, it does show some fingerprints when the display is off. However, when you're using the phone and you have the display on, you're not going to see them at all, and it looks great. So yeah, as far as any bubbles, this is a common issue that I see with different screen protectors. I've had a couple different screen protectors for different phones over the years. I'm not a pro at applying them or anything, but one issue I've always had with these is bubbles and dust, and in this case it's no different. When I did apply it, I had to kind of try a couple of times, but there are still a couple pieces of dust that managed to get stuck between the screen protector and my phone, and also some bubbles. Anker does do a good job of helping you minimize that. They give you a microfiber cloth, you get an alcohol pad to rub off the screen and clean it off, and you have this special dust removing sticker that you can reapply to your screen and peel off any remaining pieces of dust. It's not perfect. It wasn't able to help me totally do it, but it did do a good job, and realistically, that's an issue for almost every screen protector. So nonetheless, it did do a good job, even though it wasn't able to totally fix the issue entirely. Nonetheless, it did do a good job. So let's take a look at the actual application process. It is a pretty easy process with this one, and let's take a look at how it's done and the different tools that Anker gives you. So first of all, you'll want to take the package, open it up, and you'll see everything that's included here. You've got a number of different tools to assist you with the job in addition to the screen protector itself. So what you want to do is go ahead and make sure your hands are nice and clean. Then use your microfiber cloth. You're going to want to clean the screen of your phone to get any sort of fingerprints off. You can then take the alcohol pad and clean off your phone even further. And then it takes about a minute or two for it to dry. Then you can dry it off and clean it once it's done. And then you can use the dust removing sticker to help remove any remaining pieces of dust that are left on the screen. So at this point, your screen should be nice and clean. Cool. So once you have that done, you're going to want to actually take out the screen protector itself. Now there's an additional tool that they give you that I couldn't find at first, and I was a little confused reading the packaging. It's called the Home Locator button, or the Home Button Locator, and it's actually located not with everything else, but in the packaging, kind of off on the corner itself. It almost looks like part of the packaging, but you'll want to pull it up and remove the backing from the back side. It's going to be sticky on the back, and you're going to place it on the front of the screen protector, the same side where your fingers are going to be. And this is actually going to help you align the screen with your home button to make sure it's all aligned perfectly, which is really nice. This can be kind of tricky sometimes to get it perfectly on the home button so it doesn't feel weird, and this is a nice tool that they give you. So what you're going to want to do is take the home button locator, insert it through the home button hole on your screen, and then align it with the home button on your phone. It's not like it's going to click into place. You're going to want to be kind of gentle with it as you feel around, and you'll feel it kind of fall into position. And then you'll want to go ahead and align your screen protector and then just let it sort of fall into place. And then once it's there, you'll see it kind of start to stick to the screen. You can pop out the home button locator and just make sure that it's actually in place. For me, it wasn't the first time, so I had to pop it off and try it again. No big deal. If you make a mistake, you can pull the screen protector back off and try again. Really easy to do. Not a big deal if you mess it up, which I do like. Once that's done, You'll notice there may be a couple bubbles here and there on the screen, and you'll also notice it's going to mostly apply to the screen, but maybe a corner or two it's not going to go on completely. So you'll want to find some sort of hard tool to actually go and basically brush down the screen and help get rid of any bubbles. You'll want to play with it a little bit to get it looking just right. I had to do this a couple times to kind of play with it. It's still not perfect. Again, I'm not a pro at this, but I'm sure with a little bit of work you could get it looking really good. Another issue that I had once I actually got it on and I was happy with it is when I went to put my phone case on my iPhone, the phone case kind of reaches up and grabs around the phone, and this was an issue with the screen because it was kind of pushing up on the edges of the screen and pushing it away from the phone so it wouldn't stick in properly. I had to kind of finagle it and play with it properly, or play with it a bit to get it to really fall into place, and you can make it work. I'm sure it varies, of course, depending on screen. It's not compatible with every case, so make sure you read the description, and if you have one that's not compatible with, maybe try a different one. But for maybe a phone with no case, or maybe one that you can see here looks like mine, or even one that doesn't go around the edge of the phone, nonetheless, the one that I had, you just kind of play with it a little bit and make sure that the screen protector rests underneath the case, and then it should work just fine. So yeah, got to play with it a little bit, and once you get it all set, it's looking pretty good. I wish I lived in a dust-free world where we had no dust, and it was a perfect application, no bubbles, no dust, nothing. Unfortunately, I don't live in a clean room, so, real world, just sitting here in my living room, that's what I saw, and unfortunately there still are a few pieces of dust that got stuck there and some bubbles. Maybe, make sure you're in a clean environment when you're doing it, and it should, even come out better than what I saw here. So all in all, I do like it. It feels good. I like that it's a glass-based screen, not a plastic one, so it feels good actually using it. There's no issues tapping on the buttons or, sliding my finger across the screen. It feels good in the home button, and all the fingerprint stuff works perfectly. So I like the feel of it, and I like the look of it. It is susceptible to some fingerprints, but not a big deal, and you don't see it in practice. My last screen protector, I did have a big nasty scratch right down the middle, which looked kind of ugly and was kind of annoying to use, so I'm glad that this one is actually scratch resistant, and they have a nice lifetime warranty, so you're covered with that. So it's a nice timely upgrade for me from my last screen protector. A quick note is that I did receive this screen protector for free from Anker in return for an honest and unbiased review, and that's what this is. I wouldn't say the screen protector is perfect, but then again, no product is totally perfect, realistically. But I do think it's a great product. I like the look and feel. I like the application process of it. I like the scratch resistance. I like the lifetime warranty. And even though it's not compatible with every case, as long as it does work with your phone, I think it's a great option, and I'm pretty happy with it. So a big thank you to Anker, and I hope this is helpful for you guys. Yeah, there you go. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the video description. It'll take you to the Amazon link for this. If you're watching this on Amazon, you're already there, so wonderful. So awesome. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, happy shopping, happy playing with your phone, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.